guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Alana Simone. So I just wanted to get right into the video today. We're going to be talking about every lesson unlearned is repeated. And so I think this is really important because this is not a new thing that has come up. This is a common quote or saying that most people say, and it's every lesson unlearned is repeated. And because why? That's the truth. I don't know how many times in my life where I've been in different seasons and it was like deja vu. Like I'm like, didn't I just go through this last year? Why is this coming up again? And so I realized, that saying always comes back to my mind. It's like every lesson unlearned is repeated. And so we have to understand that in our life, we go through things, and sometimes, we go through unfortunate things, or things that really cause us to have to, grow and become a better person. And so oftentimes we go through it and then we end up healing and getting over it, or we end up, not really taking the lesson that needed to be learned from that season, and continuously living our life until one day it pops up again and you're like, oh my God, like I just went through this. But you never took the time to heal and work through it and really learn the lesson that you needed to learn. So now you're going through it again. And so that's what I really wanted to talk about today, because it's important for us to make sure that anything that we go through in life, that we really take the lesson and understand what we need to, ask God what we need to learn from that. Because oftentimes he could be trying to teach us something or show us something in that situation, but sometimes it could have hurt us so much, or things could have happened within the situation. And so now we don't want to really deal with it. We just want to act like it never happened until it pops up again in our life. And now we're faced to deal with it again. And so when that time comes, it's like it can become harder, because if you haven't learned from the last time, surely this time it's not going to be any better, because you're going in it with the same type of motives, you're going in it with the same type of character, you're going in it with the same type of actions, trying to get a different result, and it's not going to work. So we have to realize that any lesson or anything that we go through in life, we have to ask God, what do you want me to learn from this? What do you want me to take from this? How do you want me to grow from this? What do you want me to work on my character from this? So many things. We got to ask him these questions, because if it decides to come up back in our life, we got to be prepared. We got to know how to face it and how to overcome it. We have to be now equipped with new tools and skill sets and character traits to be able to get through this, so we don't have to repeat the lesson again and again and again. We don't have to continue, the lesson don't have to keep on coming up if we figure out how to move forward and really figure out how to work through it. Because if we don't ever figure it out, it'll constantly come up in our life and we're like, I don't know what's happening, why does this keep coming up? But we have to realize if we're not doing the work and asking God what needs to change within me, what work do I need to do, what do I need to learn from this situation, we can never grow in the future. So, just think about that. Every lesson unlearned is repeated. That's just how life is. But we can acquire the skill sets and the knowledge and different character traits to be able to change the outcome of it once it comes back into our life. So if in the past we once got into arguments a lot and never grew from that, like we were in relationships and we got in arguments every 5 seconds, but we broke up with that person and never figured out, got to the root cause of why this keep on happening. We think that us breaking up with this person and us getting into another relationship is going to fix that. No. Sometimes it can make it worse, because you never dealt with or figured out the reason and cause of why it kept on happening in the other one. So now you get into this new one and thinking it's going to be different because it's a different person, but it's a different person with the same trauma and pain. It's just a different face that you're seeing. So we got to know that we got to deal with our issues. We got to know and know that we can seek God and ask him for help on how to navigate through this stuff, and being like, okay, Lord, what do I need to learn? What needs to change in me so I don't have to continue to repeat this? And he'll start giving us the tools and different traits and really helping us, give us the knowledge to be able to do better in life so that we don't have to continue to repeat the same things over and over again. So, this is just something I just wanted to say quickly. Didn't want to make this video too long, but it's just something to think about. We got to do better at making sure we're learning from different situations in our life and not repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again, because we don't have to continue to repeat it. We just need to learn from it and figure out how we can grow so that moving forward we can create a change and create a different outcome in the different circumstances that we go through. So you guys, I really hope this video encouraged you, gave you some new insight, whatever you needed it to do. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.